And so, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the final game in season 9 of our Glory Hunter series. We are going to have a little look at the path of how we got to the Champions League final, and then we're going to get into the game against Chelsea. So let's get a look at that first. So 2 of the 3 games that we've lost throughout the entire season have come in the Champions League. The very first one of those was the very first game in the Champions League against Juventus, where we lost 4-2 away from home. We followed that up with a 1-1 draw against Inter Milan, and at this stage I was really kind of writing off the Champions League. I wasn't confident of it at all. We did play Chelsea in the league phase earlier in the season, where we won 1-0 at home, following up with a 3-0 win against Crvena Zvezda and a 3-1 win against Benfica. We then drew with Barcelona 3-3 in the Champions League phase, followed by a draw against Lyon and a win against Trabzonspor. We followed that up then with the knockout round, the round of 16 playoff knockout, whatever you want to call it, against Real Sociedad, winning 2-1 and 2-0 in both legs. We followed that up then with a 4-0 win in the quarterfinals first leg against Barcelona, followed by a 3-0 defeat to see us go through 4-3 on aggregate. In the quarterfinals then we faced Arsenal, where we drew 0-0 away and we won 2-1 at home, followed by the semi-finals against another former club in Newcastle, where we won 5-0 at home and then 3-0 away from home. And that brings us to today, where we go into the Champions League final against Chelsea, a team we've played already this season in the Champions League, where we did win the game. Pascal Dominic is injured and will not be fit for the game. Therefore, we're going to make one little change. De Ketelaere is recommended for 45 minutes. Van Bommel 45 minutes as well. I feel like we've done well without them, but yeah, we might need them. I might bring Hill in here. He can play on the left, where I can't really play on the right. But Albrecht and De Ketelaere and Van Bommel actually can play on the right hand side if need be. Halseth Naipan, the only man really struggling for fitness here. I think it's too much. Is it too much of a risk to drop him now? And Mickey van de Ven, our team captain, of course, struggling a little bit on fitness. We're going to go ahead and keep them in, and we'll just keep a little eye on their fitness levels. We will bring them out. We have very capable substitutes should we need to change them. So we're getting ready for our Champions League final. This is the third time now I've played in the Champions League final. I have won it, of course, with Newcastle. Go out and prove to everyone that you are winners. Good reactions. We'll get a look at their lineup. They have Donnarumma in goal, and they have Vanderson, and Eugen Adao, Badeshile, and Levi Colwell across the back. They have Ferdi Karagioglu in defensive midfield, with Mason Mount, who has returned to Chelsea it seems, and Chris Rigg in central midfield. Mikhailo Mudryk on the left wing, Nani Madueke on the right wing, and Victor Gyökeres playing up front. So as it's Champions League final, we'll just take it all in. We might as well enjoy the occasion while we're here. Chelsea, of course, in their all blue home kit, of course white socks. We are playing in our usual home kit, but with the change shorts in red. Don't really know why I'm commenting on that, but it's just additional commentary really for the game. So we'll get the game underway. I already feel like we should change the mentality up to go very attacking, because that has been working for us quite well. We're 2 yellow cards picked up, 3 yellow cards picked up already. It's a little bit frustrating. Chelsea have now picked up 2. We're 20 minutes in, there's been no highlights. Amaria not having a great game. Our 2 wingers, Nga and Oved, two key players really. Mason Woods not playing well either. Mason Woods, did I sign him from Chelsea? I think it was. Badeshile goes back to Donnarumma. Looks for Karagioglu in midfield. Mason Mount brings out the right to Vanderson. We got to close down. Mason Mount gets to the byline. Goal for Gyökeres. That's frustrating. Just far too much space really. Vanderson had all the space to run to. Plays a nice pass into Mason Mount. Goes to byline unchallenged. Comes back. I think Madueke there misses the first attempt. but Hickrace is there to tap it in. Not really sure. Is there a call for offside? I mean, it's behind the ball. Wasn't really sure we needed a replay of that. Add instructions, stay on feet. Let's do that. Hasselt Naipan, that needs to be changed. He's struggling for fitness. Thrash arms, you've been terrible. Sort it out. Everybody's motivated. It's a good reaction. That's what we want to see. Look at performance levels here are not great, so we might make 4 changes. As Mariaki plays the ball, Van de Ven cuts out an interception. Amaria now on the left hand side. Looks for Bacelic, finds Mason Woods, comes to Naipan. Looks for Nga on the right. Can he get round Levi Colwell? He can. Finds Naipan coming in, squares the ball. Mason Woods puts it wide. Oh, that's annoying. Van de Ven now looks for Woods, Bacelic. Finds Nga. There's a nice pass here. We're keeping the ball. Comes back to Nga. Can he get a cross in? He can, but the ball's cleared. Mason Woods recovers. And we're back in it. He's onside, ref. It's got to be onside. He's onside. Mason Woods picks up the ball, this ball here. Finds Knight. It's a first time pass in the Naipan. Turns around the corner to Nga. Puts it in the bottom corner. Naipan, you are struggling with fitness though. We've got to change you. I've got to bring in Samuel Justo. And is onside, no question there. And we'll make the change. I feel a little bit bad because Naipan was starting to pick up his game a little bit. Oved not playing great now. Woods, we've got to change our 2 fullbacks. Bring Ngoy in here, and we'll bring Farina in here. Bacelic on a yellow card now as well, as is Woods. We'll bring Timber in for Woods first of all. It's 4 changes I've made now. Don't have an awful lot of changes left. Nga and Oved both struggling on fitness. In fact, Oved is not even playing well. So I'm going to bring... let's pause the game a little second because I've got to start thinking about potential penalty takers as well. Jose Manuel for penalties, I think you are okay. You're a 9 rating. Hill, absolutely not. Van Bommel, you do have a good rating. Kettler, you also have a good rating. Albrecht, you are terrible at penalties. So we'll bring Van Bommel in. Oved and not great penalty takers. Oved not having a good game. So we'll bring him out and we'll put Van Bommel in here. My other change most likely will be De Kettler in the second half for Nga. I think. Don't know why you're asking me to take off one of their players, but let's say yes. And 90 minutes comes and goes, and keep the tactical change for Chelsea as this phase of play ends. Yes. Not sure what that was about. Far from pleased. It's time to dig in. Seems a little happier. Look to gain confidence. It's the reactions we want to see. Thiago now finds Kirkes. Comes to Ayman. It's back to Thiago. We need to be pressing a bit better, boys. Ball comes to Adiao. Should be well played, Farina. He's done well there. There's the Van de Ven. Looks for Timber. Gets it left to Van Bommel. Sesko finds the run of Samuel Justo. He's in on goal. It's a good save from the goalkeeper. And Van Bommel now with the corner is going in the back post, but Donnarumma is equal to that. The Kettler for Nga. Yes, let's do it. Ngoy has picked up an injury. It's a tight hamstring. Can we keep him on? Can we see it out? The Kettler has come in already. Extra time. Second half of extra time is underway. We're going to keep him in as long as we can. It's a hamstring. I think this is going to go to penalties, boys. I mean, there are no highlights coming. It's in the penalties. Champions League is to be decided. As Van Bommel takes this free kick, it's hit the. There's a save by the keeper actually. Can we steal it? The Kettler with the corner. No. Get it back. Back to Dutchman, and it's penalties. So Sesko, Van Bommel, De Kettler, Justo. I mean, we don't have a lot of great penalty takers here, do we? Let's be honest. Let's just put them all in. And then Kuliakov is a better penalty taker than our right back. This is your chance to be a hero. Relax, pick your spot, don't change your mind. Let's change the camera angle up to go behind the goal as we take the first kick. Sesko to start. It's a good penalty. Adao to take first for Chelsea. And that's a very good penalty. Van Bommel to step up. It's a good penalty. He's a little bit nervous about him. Not a great penalty taking record. Chris Riggs steps up. Always trust the left footer. It's a good finish. De Kettler. Also not a great penalty taking record. Sends keeper the wrong way. 3-2. Kendry Paez, player we were interested in buying a couple of times when I was at Dortmund and since coming to Real Madrid or to Atletico Madrid. Samuel Justo now steps up for number 4. It's another good penalty. Vanderson to take number 4 for Chelsea. Sends the keeper the wrong way. It's another good penalty. Quentin Timber now to step up. We're into sudden death territory. It's another good penalty. And Levi Colwell. I mean, I'm saying always trust the left footer, but I want them to miss. He's missed. We won the Champions League. Get in. It's 3 Champions League titles. Absolutely delighted with that. We won it. I mean, we had to go to penalties, but that's fine. We've won the Champions League. Here we go. Absolutely thrilled and delighted with the win. Take it all in, boys. Take it all in. It's great to see. So pleased with that. We performed well. I mean, we didn't really perform that well. Congratulations. Enjoy these moments. Champions League success. We've completed a treble with Atletico Madrid. Supercopa, La Liga, and a Champions League. And it came down to the final penalty. And that qualifies us for the FIFA Club World Cup. When is that? Because that is a competition I would absolutely like to win. Medals are handed out. One of the best ever. Atletico fans are delighted. The board are delighted. And we receive a bunch of prize money and stuff. That's fine. Bonuses paid out. That's fine. So absolutely thrilled and delighted to win my 3rd Champions League title. I have prepared a little graphic, of course, in this possibility. As we see, we have 3 Champions League titles now. Newcastle, Inter, and Real Madrid. It's a little bit disappointing that the only club not in there is Borussia Dortmund. Of course, it would have been nice if I was able to win that with them. But we've ticked off everything we need so far in England, Germany, Spain, and Italy. The only thing we've left to do now is conquer France. I have been having a look at the job centre, and PSG manager Arne Slot is under threat of potentially losing his job, having finished second in Liga this season. It's a job that I would consider applying for. It would give me a great opportunity to win the domestic trophies. It does mean that I wouldn't play in the Europa League, and I would have to then join another club in order to do that. But we're just going to celebrate our Champions League win for now. That is the main thing. We're going to wrap up season 9 at this episode. We're going to go into the summer and see what jobs become available in France. Potentially move on. I would like to, we've qualified for the FIFA World Club Cup. It is very much a trophy I would like to compete with and to win. There isn't even a schedule arranged yet, so that's fine. But we are champions of Spain, we are champions of Europe, and we can now move on to the next quest. I hope you've enjoyed this series so far. Please do leave a comment. We'd love to hear your feedback as always. We will see you in the next season, whether we may or may not be at Real Madrid anymore, or Atletico Madrid anymore. We shall wait and see. But until then, thank you for watching. Take care. Thank you for watching this video. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. It helps us to grow. It helps us to bring you more videos like this. Please also leave a like and share the video as well. And please do leave a comment. We would love to hear your feedback also. That's it for now. You can watch one of these recommended videos, but we will see you in the next one. Until then, thank you and take care.